to say thank you for being here. Okay, so I'm going to get right into it. I decided to put myself under new management when I realized that I wasn't attracting the type of men that I felt like I deserved, and I wasn't attracting the type of lifestyle that I wanted to live as well. My last relationship that I was in, I was hearing a lot of words salad, but the actions didn't co-align with what was being said. And so ever since then, even before the end of that relationship, I was doing the work, okay? Quietly just doing the work on myself. And then I had began to attract better men and things like that. But what I wanted to say is a lot of times, if you notice in the dating world, you'll hear men being upset because they're not attracting the type of mates that they feel like they want. They're not attracting the type of women, and then vice versa. A lot of women will be upset because they're not attracting the type of men that they want. The thing is, you have to be a good prospect in order to attract a good prospect. And I hope that makes sense. So it's just like, let's say, you have seen those shows where they flip houses, right? What they'll do is they'll put all this work into a whatever, to a house and everything, and then they'll put it in the market. Well, if that market doesn't, accept that, if it's like in a bad neighborhood, or let's say they put it out on the market and then nobody makes any offers for months, sometimes years, okay? Or they'll sit up here and they'll get offers, but the offers are way too low. So then what the sellers will do, they'll either do one of two things. Either they'll lower the price or whatever to try to attract more buyers, or they'll simply take it off the market, and then they'll have to re-strategize. Maybe it's something else that they need to do. Maybe they need to spruce certain things up or redo a few things. So there's nothing wrong with you as a person looking and taking inventory of yourself and what you have to offer someone, and then saying, hey, maybe I'm not ready to date right now. Maybe I need to concentrate on doing this or doing that, okay? I see this with a lot of men and women. A lot of people really need to go get counseling. That would be the number one thing I would say. Because there's a lot of people that are dating and they're still angry. They're jaded by somebody that's hurt them before, whether that is in their relationships or maybe in childhood. A lot of people have mommy, daddy issues, things like that. And then what they're doing is they're refusing to work on that. They're brushing that under the rug and saying, oh, that was a long time ago, I can handle it or whatever. But everything is coming out in their relationships. So that's number one. Make sure that you're getting effective counseling and taking care of all of those past, traumas or whatever that people try to bury. They will come out sooner or later. Number two, another thing that I notice would be just mentally. A lot of people don't know how to be emotionally intelligent, and I see this with a lot of men. Like I said, I've been approached from quite a few guys or whatever, but then as I get to know them, it's like emotionally they're nutty as hell. And so I'm like, that's a hard pass, because I can't be sitting up here trying to be somebody's counselor or whatever for some things that they don't know how to deal with as full grown, supposedly adult men. So that's number two that I would say. Number three, I would say this: get very clear on what it is that you want in your relationships. A lot of people are out here just dating aimlessly. Some are just looking to get laid or whatever. Some people say that they want to get married or they want a long-term relationship, but they don't have an anchor. They don't have anything written down. They don't have the type of people that they really want. My whole thing is, when you get to a certain level of maturity, then everybody that you deal with, all of your prospects need to align with what it is you see for yourself and your future. Okay? If you don't have that, how can you possibly know what type of people to look for? If you don't have a clear image and written down the type of person that you want. All of your roster, all of the people that you date should be looking like the type of person that you would want to end up being in a relationship or being married. And then, you could use this too as far as if you just want to go hook up, okay? Some people don't want a real relationship. They just want to bang as many people as they want. I wouldn't recommend that for all kind of reasons. But if you're one of those people, then you should know what you're looking for, and everybody that you deal with would line up with that. Anything outside of what you're looking to be with, then you bounce them because they haven't made the cut. So get clear on what you want. That's what I would say would be number three. Um, for myself or whatever, I have a top three. I would always say have like a top 3 to 5 things that are your non-negotiables, all right? And I'm not talking about a preference. Oh, this person has to have, this body, this and this and this and that. No, but there's going to have to be 3 very important key things that you're looking for in this person that you're not willing to bend on, okay? Like some people want somebody that's very much into their spiritual side, okay? They want somebody that has some kind of a spiritual anchor, whether they may want somebody religious or not. Usually more people are starting to become more spiritual than they are religious. That's something that a lot of people are looking for, and they're not willing to negotiate on that. So that's what I would say. Know the difference. Number 4, know the difference between your standards and your preferences, okay? Preferences are something that you can kind of bend on or whatever, because there's no perfect people, while standards are things that you must have, okay? You're not willing to bend on those. Those are your non-negotiables. Number 5, what I would also say is just to make sure that you are a good prospect for the type of people that you want, okay? There's things that you want or whatever in a man or a woman or whatever it is that you prefer to date, but you got to make sure that you're attractive to them and they're attracted to you. Okay, what are you offering to this person? If you do find your match, what can you give to them? What's going to keep them around? And that's what I was saying. A lot of people are not willing to do those things. They're not willing to do the work to get the kind of spouse or mates that they claim that they want. So it's okay to take inventory and look at yourself and be like, you know what, maybe I need more work. Let me pull myself off the market, fix myself up, get my shit together. And then when I go back in, I know exactly the type of person I want, and I've done the work, so I know that I'm deserving of this type of person. I won't take anything less than that. So yeah, that's just my take on it. Like I said, once I started doing this, when I was dating or whatever, I don't actively date right now. If a guy, I get to know men first or whatever, and if I feel like he has some of the qualities that I'm looking for, I may entertain a date. But right now, it's just so much going on. It's like, okay, let me put all that energy into working on myself and building myself up. I would definitely recommend for everybody to get counseling, get some kind of a spiritual anchor, and get in the gym. Okay, exercise on a regular basis. Even if you can't afford a gym membership or whatever, even if you're doing walks and everything every day, I do have to tell you, there's nothing better than that feeling of accomplished something in the gym. It doesn't cost a whole lot, and if you are in an apartment complex or something where they have that, take advantage of that. It doesn't have to be like a super futuristic gym or anything like that. Just make sure it has the basics: some weights, a few machines you can get on, at least a treadmill you can walk every day, because nothing is going to build your self-esteem more than knowing that you look good. All right, everybody is attracted to somebody with a nice body. Everybody. That's just biological. You can't act like you're not attracted to somebody if their body is nice. But even if your body isn't nice, at least you're working towards it. It's better than not doing anything at all. Okay? And then you'll feel good about yourself. You'll see a sense of accomplishment and pride. It doesn't have to be pounds. You could lose a few inches. You may just notice that your clothes fit a bit looser. You may get a couple of compliments. It's about how you feel, that you're working towards something, and then something that you can actually see the accomplishment, something tangible. That's what I'm trying to get to, the word I'm trying to use. So, yeah, I hope this was helpful. If you are feeling me, make sure that you subscribe, all right? I have a lot of people that tell me they like the information that I put in these videos, and this helps me to motivate and keep on doing these. It just lets me know I'm not wasting my time. All right, bye for now. Oh, check out Real Life Home Reveal too if you haven't. That's my other channel. If you like Hall's reviews, I sing a cappella over there. Okay, now I'm ready to end it. Bye for now.